Good morning. Welcome to another video on the Ludico Arms channel. So this morning we are going to take a look at this. This is the Polish P-64 service pistol. Some people you'll see refer to this as a Polish Makarov, but it is not a Makarov. The only thing Makarov about it is the ammunition. It is chambered in 9mm Makarov. Other than that, it is a completely different design than a Makarov. So these were manufactured by FB Radom in Poland. The same Radom that made the Radom Vis pistols. They've been around since like 1922. Also known, aka Factory 11, and you'll see that right there in the circle, Factory number 11. These are a double action, blowback operated pistol. Pretty simple pistol. They were manufactured by Radom from 1965 until 1977. This one happens to be a 1968, which you can see right there. And they were used by the Polish military until 1997. When they dropped these in favor of another of their own design called a WIST-94 in 9mm NATO. So, on the pistol, you'll see you got the serial number stamped here in the frame, and also here on the slide. You've got, like I showed you, factory number 11 in the circle or oval. The date of manufacture, in this case 1968. On the other side we have the ridiculous and retarded federally mandated scrolled import marking, and then you have the factory markings of 9mm and P-64. P-64 being the model, 9mm being the caliber. But remember, this is 9mm Makarov, not 9mm NATO or Luger. You have a heel magazine release, which is inset and kind of a pain in the behind. It's got a 6-round magazine, single stack. And you have a safety up on the slide here, right there. And of course your trigger, and that is it for controls. It does have a loaded chamber indicator right here, so if you look at that, you can see it is indented down into the slide. And if we throw a round in here and chamber it, you will see that now that sticks up and can be seen and also felt by your finger. That is your loaded chamber indicator. It does lock open on an empty magazine, as you can see. And to get it to return, you'll either load a full magazine or drop the magazine, like so. And there is no slide release button. You just let the slide go forward by hand, just like that. So that's pretty much it for controls and features. Field stripping this is pretty easy. It's pretty standard. You're going to drop the magazine, of course. Be sure it's unloaded. You pull the front of the trigger guard down. I like to kind of hold it with an extra finger there. And you're going to slide all the way back until you can lift it up. And then it will slide back forward off of your barrel. It's very, very simple. Got your recoil spring around your barrel. Nice hefty recoil spring. You can swab out your barrel, clean out in here, do what you got to do, and that is it for field stripping. To reassemble it, very simple again. I keep a little finger on this, get your recoil spring and barrel lined up in there, and then just go all the way to the back and drop it back down. Then pop your trigger guard back into place and function check. Now, this thing has an absolutely horrible double action trigger. It's got to be 20 pounds and crunchy as all get out. Now, of course, after the first round, you're operating with single action, and the trigger, the single action pull is not nearly as, it's not terrible. Now, you can also cock the hammer, but yeah, it's not bad on single action, but the double action, that first round, ooh, ugly. So that is pretty much it. That is the quote-unquote Polish Makarov, and like I said, there's nothing Makarov about it other than the ammunition. It is the Polish P-64, and that's about it. So hopefully y'all have found this interesting. It is a different little gun from the Cold War, and it's kind of heavy. It's all steel, but yeah, so that's it. Can't think of anything else. So, oh, it does have it does have a finger kind of set on the magazine, because the grip is not super big. I mean, it only holds a 6-round magazine, so it's not going to be real big. It doesn't fit the hand real well. I don't know why they didn't make that grip longer in order to accommodate a better grip, because if that magazine was a regular magazine, you've got no place at all for your pinky finger. So yeah, it's not the most comfortable gun to shoot, but a nice piece of history, and we will leave it at that. So I appreciate y'all watching, liking the videos, leaving comments, subscribe to the channel. Every little bit helps, and we will see y'all in the next video. Y'all have a good one.